Hello and welcome to another edition of An English Guy Watching Wrestling. I'm the English Guy, I'm Nick. Thank you so much for clicking on another video, I really do appreciate it. And in this one, we're going to be covering the 5th of March, 5th of March edition of Ring of Honor Television. Two matches, again, it's usually it's on Ring of Honor Television. With that being said, let's get into it. The first match was Dalton Castle versus Josh Woods in a pure rules match. Now, these two men have met before in a pure rules match, which Josh Woods won. And Dalton Castle, for a long time, has been, I think, one of the main people in Ring of Honor. And because of his character, I genuinely love Dalton Castle. I think it's just so entertaining. Good wrestler, but his character and the way he does things, it's just so different and it's unique. It's also so good. And to see him face Josh Woods, who's a very good wrestler, I think, was an entertaining match. And this was an entertaining match. Pure rules match usually get a lot of unique wrestling, and he did. But Dalton Castle using very unique tactics in this match, and it was evident that he was looking to get a win because Dalton Castle for a long time was usually in the main event picture or title picture of some kind in Ring of Honor. Has been for a while. I know the pandemic has kind of put things on the wayside, but Dalton Castle has always been in the picture and always been mentioned because it's Dalton Castle, and he's just one of the coolest guys in Ring of Honor. But him to get a win over Josh Alexander the way he did by kind of using underhanded tactics was unusual to see. But it's good to see because kind of adds a bit more of a variety of character to Dalton Castle. And obviously him trying to get back into the fold of things in Ring of Honor was a good way to do it. I'm not sure if that puts him in the rankings for for the pure title. I'm not too sure. I have to find that one out later today. But Dalton Castle was actually a quite decent opening match. Not the greatest pure rules match you're ever going to see, but it was not the idea of this match at all. It was a treat as well. So for what it was superb. And both men played this up to very well. So couldn't fault the work rate from these two, what they were doing, the story they were trying to tell was a treat. So definitely a thumbs up to both men. Which brings us to the main event, 4 Corner Survival. The winner of the match will become the #1 contender for the Ring of Honor World Champion. You had, that's right, #1 contender 90th anniversary show, which is not far off actually. We had Jay Lethal versus Matt Taven versus EC3 versus Jay Briscoe. And this was a good match as well. I really enjoyed this one. Jay Lethal won, and of course, talk about guys being in the main event picture of Ring of Honor. He has been for such a long time because he's a very reliable wrestler and he's a good wrestler too. Not to say the other 3 guys in this match are not. I mean, EC3 has, I think, recently signed with Ring of Honor, so that's good. EC3's new character, new way of doing things has been super entertaining to watch. Jay Briscoe has been Ring of Honor since day one. What can you say? Yeah, he's a Ring of Honor legend, I'd say at this point. And Matt Taven, one of my favourites to watching, no joke, one of my favourites to watching Ring of Honor full stop because of the way he does things, the way he puts himself forward in matches. I was tongue-tied myself yet again. but this was a really good final 4 Corner Survivor match. And Jay Lethal, as I said, won the match, but it was not the longest match, but it wasn't need to be. For what they did was very good. And the distractions trying to get under Matt Taven's skin from the Kingdom, it was also very entertaining to watch too. Actually, I'm not sure they are called the Kingdom anymore, I forget. But anyway, Matt Taven's former stablemates have now turned against him. The distraction from then led to Jay Lethal getting the win. And, it's been entertaining to watch that. And that little part of it's too to watch. Sorry, I should say. Tongue-tie myself in again. But, no, it was actually quite a good episode of Ring of Honor Television this week. They seem to be doing really good stuff this year as well. I mean, the wrestling promotions and companies that have been able to do shows in 2021 with the pandemic have actually been stepping up to the plate and doing some really good stuff. And this was no exception. A very good edition of Ring of Honor Television this week. And it continues on. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing more of Dalton Castle back in the Ring of Honor. Matt Taven is doing this great stuff. And, of course, Jay Lethal, now #1 contender. Him versus Roosh. And the 90th anniversary. If Roosh is still the champion by that point, I think he hasn't got any other title matches until then. We'll have to wait and find out. But that is it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I'll see you all next time. But until then, thumbs up one more time and take care.